How do I become successful is most common, most often, most frequently asked question by many. If you see successful people, they keep succeeding continuously in their life. They keep facing success one after the other. On the other hand, if you see a people who are not successful or who fail, they fail continuously. They keep facing failure one after the other. What is the secret that makes certain people successful? Let's dive deep further. Buddha said, our mind is everything. What we think, we become. The thought, what we have, leads to the feelings, and feelings leads to the action, and action leads to the results. Our results in our life depends upon the thoughts what we have. Hence, what we think is most important. When we have negative thoughts, the kind of action what we take will also be weak. That is why if you see people who do not succeed, they are not working at their thoughts. They are more worried about always results instead of taking care of their thoughts. On the other hand, if you see people who are highly successful, they always have an empowering thoughts in their mind. Because of their empowering thought process, the action what they take will also be very strong and effective. This is what makes them successful. If you take care of my personal life, when I met with an accident few years back, that is 25 years back, all of a sudden my life went into a rock bottom stage. As a result, I was confined to the wheelchair the rest of my life. When I was asked to spend my life in wheelchair, I was having a lot of worries and a lot of negative thoughts and a lot of self-doubts about myself. I was not even sure about how I am going to lead my life in my wheelchair. And I almost gave up. But after 2 years of my stay in the hospital, I decided one day, if my legs are not working, so what? My brain and my hands are working. So I can always make best use of my abilities. Hence, because of my empowering thoughts and positive attitude, I bounced back very strongly after 2 years of my stay in the hospital and took up a job in corporate to become a successful person. The second reason is we do not want to take risk in our life. We don't want to leave our comfort zone. Because of that, many of us held back, get stopped in achieving our goals. If you take care of example of Helen Keller, despite being deaf and blind, she never gave up in her life. She finally learned how to communicate to the rest of the world by observing the lips movement of others. Wilma Rudolph was told that she will never be able to walk rest of her life by doctors. Despite being told that she will never walk rest of her life, she never gave up. And as a result, she became an Olympic champion and she won 3 golds in 1960 Olympics. So this is what happens when we leave our comfort zone and when we don't take risk, we will never be successful. The third thing is our programming. We need to change the way we have been programmed. Many of us are conditioned to think in certain way because of the parental bringing up and environment. So we always think in certain way. Like suppose a person is not coming from a very good background, or let us say middle class background, or a very poor atmosphere, certain people, those kind of people start thinking, I will not be able to make money, money is not easy, or I have to work very, very hard in order to become successful in my life. I need to have a good education in order to be successful. So this is because of our own programming. So way we are conditioned to think in certain way, we think like this in our life. So because of our limitations in the mind, or the way we are programmed, our mind thinks like that, and we always think about our life. Hence, if we have to be successful, we have to take care of our negative code. I call this as a negative code. So replace this negative code with empowering code or empowering belief. Hence, if we have to be successful in our life, we have to take care of, one is how to work on our thoughts. Second, replace our negative thoughts with an empowering thoughts. Then actions. What actions you take decides the results. Only the ideas in our mind is not useful. Ideas are always worthless unless we take the action. Okay, thank you very much. If you like the video, please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. See you.